I am 30. Yes, I turned 30 today. We spent the whole weekend going around to places in Mankato, Minnesota. This is the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Uh, Great comic shop. We're going to talk about more of that in this video. Jordan, Minnesota, where we went to Hot Comics Zap Arcade. They were combined. We also went to an antique store in Jordan, which I'm on the show the haul about that too. It wasn't much of a haul there, but yeah. So, and then when we got back in town, we stopped off at Burnsville, Minnesota. Now, if you know Burnsville, that's where Nora works at. Nora works at Mind's Eye Comics in Burnsville, Minnesota. But about 2 minutes away from Mind's Eye is a shop, an antique shop called Antiques Minnesota. And let's just say every time I go there, I spend way too much money. But little teaser, what to expect. Hope you stay around so you can see what we got at all these places. And I may rush through this. I got a PS5 for my birthday. Yeah. Let's see what we get here. So we're gonna go through this quickly. Most likely not. We did get 50 comics. 50 comics. But I want to start off with a little intro to Pop Comics. Patrick, the owner of the shop, was very helpful. Very nice. And if you get the chance to go to Mankato, I really hope you can stop by Pulp. He provided me this little intro for the shop. We were going to record outside the shop. Unfortunately, the wind was just way too strong. Nora and I tried recording. The funny thing was, like, all you could hear is and nothing else. You see how lips moving? I might share the video here, but yeah, it's nothing really happened with that. So yeah, that intro was from Patrick, and thank you. Patrick and Corey were both great people to be around for that and introducing us to Pop Comics. But I want to start off with something that's not a comic book. Dr. Psycho. Nora got this for me. We're huge Harley Quinn animated series fans. So when I saw this actually existed, I don't think it's from the animated series. I think it's from the DC Universe Online. But we had to get this. But let's start off with the haul we got at Pop Comics. During this trip, we were accompanied by my parents. And my parents have their own group on Facebook, and they're going to be starting their own YouTube channel. It's called Mickey's Maniacs, which is a Disney-filled group. If you love Disney, if you're going to go into a positive mentality, I highly recommend finding that group on Facebook. And because they're my parents, and I need to grow a noggin, so hey, 2 and 2, right? But the coolest thing about Pop was I was able to fill a run, almost completely fill a run there that I'm a huge fan of, and I'm a huge Kirby fan. So on top of that, it was awesome to get this whole collection. I think it's minusing a couple issues, but let's see. It's got quite a bit here from it. So I got Jack Kirby's Black Panther, number 2, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All fairly good prices. Some of them are $9. I think $9 was the highest we paid for one of them. But I'm a Black Kirby fan. I'm a Jack Kirby fan. I'm a Black Panther fan. So that was a must buy for us. We do have some of that in the trade, but Nora's the person that prefers to keep their books. She prefers to keep her old books in trade form. I'm like, I need the issue. And then the rest are mostly Batman, except one. So let's go with the one that's not Batman. Tomb of Dracula, 11. I seen a Tomb of Dracula cover. It's coming home with me if it's a good price. This is a $28 issue. But I think mostly I paid for the trip of going to Pulp Comics and having that interaction with Corey, with Pat. This shop is amazing. They have an entire room dedicated to $1 issues, which I'm going to share a little tiny video of that, probably in the corner of what I picked up at Pop Comics. And yeah, I hope you check out North Garden Comics. They're another YouTube channel. He got me hooked on Pop Comics. He kind of made me want to go there because he does this dollar bin diving video that he always gets from North Garden, from Pop Comics. And I can see why. Because going into that shop, there was an entire room, easily maybe between 40 to 50 boxes of $1.75 comics. I wish I would have spent more time in there. I got distracted by wall comics, got distracted by pops and toys. This shop had everything. It was really nice. I just wish I lived closer by. But here we go. Here we dive into my little Batman run. First, this is a classic Batman cover. I had to get it. Only $5. It came home with me. This was a little more pricier, $23, but this cover just stuck out. Nora and I always kept saying that could be a comic that ends up on the wall, on our walls. And I'm like, you make a good point. And later on in this video, there was going to be a comic that would end up on the wall because I made a mistake. The first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus, I think it was Arkham City, a recent comic, a recent issue, a recent run that came out, which Dr. Phosphorus was one of the main characters in. I wasn't a huge fan of that series, but I do like the character, so I figured why not get this. I'm a huge Mad Hatter fan. I think Mad Hatter is one of those characters that needs to get the live action treatment in film. I do like what they do with him in Gotham, so like if they can bring that Mad Hatter live action, I think that could work well, especially in the Matt Reeves universe. And then Brave and the Bold, the Joker ones. This is 191, and then this is 111. Both awesome covers. I hope to add more of these Brave and the Bold to our collection. Every time I see a Brave and the Bold issue, I'm like, I want that. So, like I was saying, that came home with us. But then after that, we went to Jordan, Minnesota. After that, that's all we went to in Mankato besides getting breakfast. So we drive to Jordan, Minnesota. Jordan, Minnesota has the biggest candy shop. The world's largest candy shop. Unfortunately, they were closed for the season, but we kind of remembered, wait a minute, there's a comic shop nearby. Like, nearby as like 4 minutes away. So we decided to drive over to Jordan, Hot Comics Jordan. First time visiting that shop, it was more of an arcade than anything, which was awesome. I'm going to share a picture here of the Captain America and Avengers game that they had that I wanted to play, but I didn't. Because there was a food truck event happening outside, and to be honest, my parents, myself, and Nora, we were hungry. That food smelled good, so we only spent a minimum time in the shop, but I did get a pretty decent haul there. May I paid slightly overpriced? So that's okay. As long as you have a good time, honestly. Like Ted DiBiase said, everyone has a price. But Volume 3 of Mortal Kombat X, the first two I actually really enjoyed. I've been thinking about doing a video game and comic video for some time. I think there's a correlation there that could produce a really good video. This was only 50 cents. It says $4. It was in a dollar bin. This is JLA Scary Monsters. I didn't even know this existed. Nora saw it, and now we need to get the next 6. And then we're down to the little Sensational She-Hulk run. Well, I only got 2. Sensational She-Hulk 3. I love this cover of Spider-Man. I bought this not realizing I have a copy, so be on the lookout for a giveaway announcement, either in our next video or the one following. We're making is manifesting in our head right now. We want to combine forces with the Minnesota Comic Exchange, right here. So we're kind of manifesting an idea with that. Super Friends. Every time I see a Super Friend cover, I just have to grab it, and it's the Wonder Twins show coming out. I feel like it was a good time to buy it. Deathstroke. Now, see, this is a Tales of the Teen Titans. I love this cover, and I got it for a good deal. It says $2. I got it for $1, I think, half off. I love that cover. Now, I did spend a little on this, but this was kind of cool. This is the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Annual #1. If you know me, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. And then I got the entirety of Marvel Universe versus Wolverine. Figured it'd be a good read. So. And you can watch the antique, what we got, the antique call up here. Walter Street Antiques is what it was called at. They didn't have many comics. They had like maybe 10. I bought 4 of them. They were $5 a piece. I'm sure I overpaid on it, but maybe I was in a good mood. The lady working there, she was super sweet, super nice. She held my bags for me. So hey, there's that. Well, and then on the way back home, you think we'd be exhausted after all that. After the giant food that we ate from the food truck, you think that we would be exhausted. But we were not. We decided to go to Antiques, Minnesota, in Burnsville, Minnesota. And, yeah. More comics. In total, we got 50 comics this whole weekend. Actually, more than that. Moon Knight, Mark Spector 8. Mark Spector Moon Knight 42. Mark Spector Moon Knight 41. Mark Spector Moon Knight #2. Ghost Rider 29. I won't say I'm a huge Ghost Rider reader. I love the covers, and that's why I'm always buying Moon Knight, Ghost Rider at conventions or antique stores or any comic shop that's got it, because it's like, if it's this is from 1977, so I mean any comic that's Ghost Rider from the 70s, I feel like I'm picking up. Now Travis TM, if you're watching this, I hope you are. You're 14 minutes in, TM, you better be watching this. What if 20's it says $10. I think I got less for that. This is an awesome cover. This is an awesome read too. And then finally, Batman Family Giant #13. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't really pick up anything that was like, wow, awesome, good job, go pick up. No, this is more of just like filling holes or finding covers that were awesome, or just having that love of picking up an issue and be like, I'll bring this home with me. But we are not done. The next day, my dad and I decided to go to the Minnesota Toy Posse show. They put a show on every month, and we skipped March. February was good. If you see that Sandman toy up there, we got that from the February show. But this one, we got some comics, That's what we do. And we got a reprint of Star Wars #1. this is that wall comic. Nora's putting it on the wall in her Star Wars room because we've always wanted this. My dumbass thought this was actually the first printing, except for even you watching this right now, and you could clearly see it says reprint on the side. And then I've been wanting this book for a while, found it for a good price. Bring on the bad guys. Dormammu, Doctor Doom, Mephisto, Loki, Skull, Green Goblin. Looks like Abomination. I had to get this. It's got Jack Kirby. It's got Steve Ditko artwork. It had to come home. And the final place we went to was Nerdin' Out. As you can see behind us, we got some of these Funko soda cans. Which you got Captain Cold over there, Batgirl right there, and Agatha Harkness. That wasn't all I got there. There's gonna be another small video of the 50-cent comics. Actually, they had a sale going on. Most comics are 50 cents. So they're trying to get them out. And I got one issue. I got one non 50-cent comic. Spider-Ham #1. We all got disappointing news that Across the Spider-Verse got postponed to next year. But let's be honest, Spider-Ham was one of the best characters of Into the Spider-Verse last year when it came out. So when I seen this for only $10, I decided to pick it up. But yeah, that was our haul. 17 minutes of me talking about what we picked up over my birthday weekend. I know my PS5 is sitting out there right now saying, hey, come play me right now. Come play me right now. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with this haul. Please leave a comment. What book of that is 17 minutes of talking about comics did you like the most? And stay tuned. There's going to be another giveaway announced. If you're part of the Minnesota Comic Exchange, please keep an eye out on that because it might be associated with MicroCon coming up in 2 weeks, I believe. So maybe 3 weeks. But hope you guys have a good one and see you at the comic shop.